Okay, I'm sitting here with Kikis, the jungler from Unicorns of Love, and we will speak about the patch and especially Elise. You just played Elise in your last match versus Elements. Can you elaborate why you picked Elise? Because she's not seen that often anymore.
Yeah, she's not seen often right now because she's not the best in every situation. Like usually you want to pick junglers high rotation that are versatile, like Gragas, Rek'Sai, Eve, maybe even Echo right now because he's getting more popular. But with Elise, you need to fit her into the right team comp. You want enemies to have at least 2 tanks and have some kind of poke on your team. Like you want enemies to engage on you, so if they engage on you, you can just click on them every few seconds, and with the new item Runglaive, you have more damage with single AP item than you had before, so it's easier to melt the tanks.
So do you think that with the upcoming patch and the buffs to Elise, we will see her more often, especially in the tank meter, because she has percentage-based damage?
I think she will see more play, but I like the buffs are pretty good for the champion, but she still will have the same problems as before, that she's not versatile and she falls off hard if she is not played in the right team comp. So it will definitely help her, but not in the long run so far.
Okay, so going over to the new patch and the changes to the Devourer item, do you think we will have other junglers coming up, more farm-oriented junglers? I mean, they changed the stacking system, for example, that Scuttle Crabs give 2 stacks, or a Dragon or an Ashe gives 5 stacks. Do you think we will have more play?
We might see some other junglers, at least people trying, but for now, although I didn't look more into it because I was focusing on the current patch for LCS, I don't really think it will make the farming junglers viable in LCS. Like, okay, for solo kid might be pretty good. We are farming for like 20 minutes and then you have like Devourer go out of jungle, one-shot everyone, but in jungle they will just punish you. You're gonna meet like Nidalee, Elise, and then they're just gonna go into your jungle and steal your camps, put pressure on the map, and usually, like, if you want to focus on the farm, if you go like Shyvana or like Master G or whatever, you can't really like fight against those aggressive junglers.
Okay, we saw you played against an Evelynn, which gave you a lot of pressure, especially on the top lane. There are 2 builds right now. There's the AP build for Evelynn, but you can also go with Warrior's Enchantment. Can you explain us where the different like perks of playing them?
I think Warrior is better if Warrior gives you better power spike and gives you more statistic as single damage item, because you don't want to go full damage Evelynn. You want to go like Warrior and then you want to go auras. So even though Evelynn as a champion scales down like into the late game, she doesn't scale too good. You can go for Frozen Heart, Locket, and still be like useful in the team fights and come with the flanks.
Okay, so do you think coming back to the Runglaive changes and also the AP changes coming up in 5.13, that, for example, needlessly large rod costs less, which is extremely good for junglers, I suppose, as well, because you back with lower gold values. Do you think we will have a rise of AP junglers as well?
It's a possibility, but thing is with AP champions, usually you need more farm to be useful, to hit the power spikes faster. So it's still gonna be the same problems that usually junglers don't really get too much resources on the map. Like you are farming the jungle mostly, and even then people want to take the camps because they want to get ahead online. I played AP Eve with Magus before the Runglaive change, like full AP, and it worked pretty good in scrims, though I wasn't that ready to play her in the LCS, because if you do one mistake or you need to go for the like Luden Psycho before the nerf as well, and it costs 1600 gold. Yeah. And before you get that, they can abuse that, and you're not gonna get your power spike too fast.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you a lot for your input. Best of luck in the future. You had a lot of fan outcome today. Everyone was really, really supportive. Do you have any last shoutouts to all your fans out there?
Yeah, I just really want to thank everyone for supporting me, both in the social media and in the crowd or in Berlin in person right now. We're really supportive, and that's something that definitely will help me right now, going into like leaving the team and going into trying to find a new team right now.
Thank you very much for your time and best of luck in the future.
Thank you.